Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you? Well, I hope everything with you is, what's a good word? Glorious. Glorious. Is that word was Excelsior?
Yes.
That's it. If I pronounced it wrong, I'm sorry. But that's what I wish. Anyway, this is supposed to be me reading on Couples Week. So everything I'm doing the week is just going to be about couples. So, as you know, I read on, who did I read on?
Erica.
But I read on somebody else before Erica. Maybe I didn't. Was she my first read of the week?
Yes.
Well, my second read will be on, I don't want to do it. I don't because I'm rooting for this couple. They haven't even made it, I don't think, 6 months. Has it been 6 months? Jen and Ben ice cream. Ben and Jen, the ice cream, the swirl. I don't know why they can't get it. I don't understand this because love is there.
They got married of July of 2022.
July.
Yes.
Last year.
Yes.
You know who I was thinking about?
Who are you thinking about?
Well, it's not even a year.
No, we're not at a year.
Okay, so I was right. It's not even a year yet.
We're at 10 months.
Right, I know it wasn't. Whew, Lord, my memory. Memories. Anyway, on a serious tip, I'm really disappointed in them. I really, really, really want them to make it. Another thing, I don't have my jewelry on. If you may say, why? Because it's being clean. Now back to Ben and Jen. I heard they fighting, but this is what made me get up and get to stepping. When I heard Gwyneth Paltrow and J-Lo had some kind of, was it a feud or Gwyneth Paltrow said something derogatory or dislike. Now, I like Gwyneth Paltrow as an actor, but she haven't acted in so long, and she was one of my favorite female actresses. Honestly, no lie. It was something about her, and her beauty was stunning. Today, no, she's not the same anymore. She just looked a little run down and very, very thin. I don't know why women, when they get up in age, and I'm going to say this, please forgive me, white women, why they get up in age and then they decide to get thin. When they already was thin, it's like you're like they either 5'7", 5'8", 5'6", and then they look emaciated. That saddens me. But anyway, she said something to J-Lo. Was it good? Was it bad? I don't know. I wasn't there. But that's what made me say, you know what? I had enough. I have been quiet for about 9 months. And now I have to speak. Are they going to make it? Are they going to make it? It looked grim. But I'm not in their relationship. But it looks grim. I'm hoping they'll make it. But it looks so grim. Boo-hoo. Hoo. Tissue. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Excuse me. I'll get to it in a minute. I'm sorry, but it breaks my heart to see they can't make it. But they gotta make it. Will they make it? They gotta make it. Will they make it? That's what it's been like. Up and down, and I just had enough. They showed Jennifer Lopez like she's his mother. He He seemed like a drunkard. And you know what? Before I draw these cards, I do not feel sorry for Ben Affleck at all. He's a grown man with money, shmoney, that he could just smear and just gamble away. He's still acting in movies. And the thing that bothers me, if it was a man of color, he would have got fired. This is what I'm saying. The elitism of it all. I'm not even mad. I still want them to make it. But it seems like everybody is saying, Jennifer is too aggressive. Jennifer is this and Jennifer is that. And she, oh, poor Ben. I don't feel sorry for a grown man. You see my face? I don't feel sorry for him. And I don't feel sorry for her. What? Because they done been around the world. They know better. Did they get married in a fever? Did they?
It looks like it.
Do I have to do it?
Yes, you
They
do.
got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. They've been talking about getting back together ever since 2002. Oh, yes, they have. That Ben and Jen. That's why he drinks. Jennifer. Well, anyway, let's run and see what the cards have to say. Enough of my playing. And before I go any further, I would like to say, I did speak to you all, and I thought it was all good. So anyway, when you finish this, please thumb us up, please, or look at the video, say what you have to say or not. Doesn't matter, but you matter. Really. Baby Crone?
Yes, they are both Leos. Yes, she was born in July and he was born in August.
I'm done.
So I guess an early and late
That
Leo.
is what it is. They ain't far apart. How old are they? Baby Crone, help your mother up off the floor. I'm coming back. I'm coming. Thank you. Sorry. I just couldn't believe it. Okay, I'm going to stop goofing off. Okay, it's time to get serious. But you mean what?
Yes.
When is the birthdays? How old are they?
Ben is 50 and he was born August 15th.
Jennifer is older than him. I think by 2 years.
3 years. She is 53 and her birthday was July 24th.
Here we go. Jennifer. She's got a lot that she's dealing with. And she's got a lot of crevices in her heart and deep down in her soul. She's got a lot of stuff going on with her, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. It's just wearing her out. But I'm telling you, this girl keep it moving. So with that being said, let's lay out these cards and let's see. They already been shuffled.
What was the question we wanted to know?
I want to know, are they going to make it? Are they breaking up? This is another couple that got married in a fever. I'm sorry. This is another couple that got married in a fever. And I want to know, are they going to make it? Or is this just because they are compatible? They both are fire signs. So if that's your sign, you can make it. But Ben got to give up the drinking. Let me do another way. Ben got to give up the booze. And Jennifer, from what I'm gathering, you are a control freak. And clearly you have a temper. I don't know you. I've never seen you lose it in public or anything like that. You've been a class act, honestly. But I know a Leo. And I know they are rulers. And I know their temperament very well. And I know that I know you get hot. What's her birthday? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You are not to be played with. I know your type. I know that sign. I know that Leo. I know that fire, that king of the what?
Jungle.
The king of the
Astrology.
It's astrology. I understand that it's a force. And I understand the way that a cat acts and what they do. And this is not like your domesticated cat or your alley cat, or your barnyard cat or your field cat. You understand? Or the cat that was in Met Gala. Anyway, with that being said, I see this. I think she's under a lot of stress. I think she's got a lot in her. There's a lot of water. But, that's fire. That's fire. And that's fire on fire. And what I think she's big fire and I think he's little fire. And I think what little fire does, he drinks to put out his fire. Okay? But in my soul, as I run these cards, I feel like if he don't stop drinking or doing this, he's going to have a short lifespan. Because all of this is going to come up and bite you sooner or later. And I don't understand when you have everything. You're a good-looking man. You had a family. You have kids. You remarried. What in the HE double hockey sticks could be that bad to drive you to drink other than pressure? Pressure that you choose or chose because you wanted the life of an entertainer. And an entertainer, Ben, you are, and so is your wife. Y'all two should get along well because you have so much in front of you, so much behind you, and you have so much in common. Work it out. Now.
Queen of Wands.
Fire.
Page of Cups.
Water.
The Wheel of Fortune.
Hope.
The Lovers.
Oh.
10 of Pentacles upside down.
We can't have that until we read the card.
Death.
Oh, come on.
9 of Wands.
Uh-oh.
2 of Wands.
Last row, past, present, and the very near future.
8 of Pentacles. Temperance.
Woo, child.
The 4 of Cups.
Alrighty. And
10 of Wands.
so let me do something real fast. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wands. 1, 2, 2 pentacles, and 1, 2, 2 cups, and 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. So let me go 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. You got 2 cups. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 wands, and you got 1, 2 pentacles. So what we see here, we see a lot of, I want to get the right word. This is a spiritual thing. This is spirit. Because that's what fire is. Fire is the spirit of a person. The spirit that's in a person. And right now, they both are spirited. In other words, they are driven by their lust. They're driven. And I'm not talking about sexual. I mean, it could be that, but elevate your mind and free your soul. I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about the inner man, the inner woman, the inner you. It is on fire. It's on fire with what? With wanting. You ever had something that, this is a queen. Here's another one. These are high-powered women. High-powered. It's only 2. high-powered women. So that lets me know that this is a woman that's in with another woman. There's other women in this relationship other than her. That's what I'm picking up. This is Jennifer Lopez. This is Jennifer Lopez too as a fire sign, but yet I see that could be also another woman that is in the middle of it. It just seemed like it's a lot of fire, it's a lot of energy that's going on in this relationship. However, Ben is not stable. He is just not stable. What do you mean? He's not stable. He's like being immature. He's not immature, but he's the type of person that I'm getting that he would rather drink his problems away than to confront his problems. It is better. You know, you have some people, male and female, when they get sad or down or when they ache inside and they don't know what's wrong with them, they will tend to drink or smoke or whatever their substance is, and they just sleep it. They just what is that word I want? They disappear in their high. And what I see about Ben Affleck is with Jennifer, she mothers him. She wants this to work. She's putting herself on the line. She wants it to work. She's like being the mother bear. It's like, this is going to work. I know people say she wants this, she wants that, she wants this, she wants... At the end of the day, this woman wants love. She wants love. She wants him to love her. He loves her, but the way that things are going, this doesn't feel like love. This feels like confusion. It feels like bondage. It feels like hell. This is what it looks like from looking at this. This is just the past with them. And there was a time where Ben was empty in his marriage. Look at this, the two are up just like a kid, imagining out of his imagination. He's like a kid, bored, wavy in the back. Who could sit around and entertain and take care of a grown man that is 50 years old? These things should be dealt with. Anyway, in the recent past, I see that there's a new beginning. There was a transition of walking away from what was the city life, not city, let me use another word, walking away from the life that was and walking into your new life as your new life meet you. Like one walking towards leaving that and the other one is greeting them in. So it just seems like he welcomed her. She left her life. I'm being expressive. She left what she had. She didn't have much. You know, when I say that, like she was lonely. She wanted him. And all the relationships, Jennifer Bennett, they didn't work. Same thing with Ben Affleck. So you think, okay, if they get back together, that it will work. But it's not. And why? Is it too much? Too much materialism? Too much fame? Too much emotions? Is it too much? What could be material, baby Crone?
The body.
Just being too much.
Possessions.
Too much possessions. Too much. Is it too many children? It's just earthly things. Just too much of whatever's in the earthly realm is just too much. And it overwhelms, and I think it overwhelms their relationship. It's like she's got a problem with her kids. They're not adjusting, and he's got problems with his kids, and his wife don't like it. Now you got people in it. Oh, this is dying. This is dying. This is dying an agonizing death and honesty. Where's my tissue? Because I was rooting for them. So here it is. It's like it just seems like she's just at a mental draw, like exhausted, like. And he's like holding, looking out, saying, is it more out there? Do I need to go? Is Is this over? Like they just in a mess right now. And I want to know, will love save them? And what I see, it's not a money problem. It's not money. It's like working. They got to work at this relationship, work at it. And they like novice at it. They new at it. They're trying to work. They still new. You know, they got to go through 20 years and his marriage, her relationship. It's working. It's working. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a lot of work and it's chaos. It's chaos. And you need balance. You got to let things go. Whatever that is, what all of this material thing is that's coming in your marriage, let it go. It's too much. It's too much for any woman. It's too much. It's too much. And you're giving more and more emotions, more and more your feelings. It's like gurgitating all of this negativity. But yet, you don't want to give up because that's the fire. And you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as you have fire in your bosom, that means love. That means you got it. You can make it. That oath, it is not a mistake. But you got to keep working at it. And you got other people that's in it. So, it's exhausting.
22 minutes.
It's exhausting. What's your question, baby Crone?
Yes, my question is, what is the chemistry between Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez?
What is the energy? What is it? Tell me. How that reading sound, baby Crone?
They got a lot to work through.
Oh my God. If they can do it. What was your question?
What's their chemistry between them?
Right now, baby, I don't know. This is when I say I don't know, I'm just saying that this is a contract. And it just seems like their contract, their marital contract is on fire. It's under scrutiny. It's under doubt. It's under, did we make a mistake? Should we quit? Is it worth it? Is this and so much stuff that's going on inside of Jennifer. Let me pick a card for Ben.
Ah, the Knight of Pentacles.
Just at a hole. He's not even really doing much. He's at a halt. Just sitting, just waiting, I don't know. What's another question?
The other question is...
Are they going to make it? That showed up. And now another. What does this mean? This means this is fire. This means this is air. This is air. It just seems like they on fire. They need cooling. They need cooling. So this is air. This is something. This is blowing. Just blowing this fire. Just blowing it. I think that it might be outside forces too that they're contending with in this. I don't just see that this is just them. I don't. It's just contemplating. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Is it worth it? But nobody wants to feel like a failure. Nobody wants to feel like a failure. You've been married 10 months. No, it's not over. All is fire. Oh my God. Jeez. This is the queen and the queen. All is fire. And it could be good sexually between them. It appears to be. Sexually, that's not an issue.
Yeah, that was going to be my next
I knew it, but it came out. I didn't know. I'm lying. I didn't know until that card came out. I was like, okay, I was avoiding it. I was going to ask me about them copulating. So copulating, what is it, the word again? Copulation, thank you. And I didn't know, but when that card came, I was like, okay, here it is. So yeah, this is not, their sex life is wonderful. They just got so much, but it's like they're they're like the same people in a way, but they the yin and the yang of the sign. And whatever their rising signs are, that's where the problem is. Because they both are Leos. So they want the relationship, but it's their rising signs that's coming. And I wish I could just see their zodiac. Yeah, it just seems like either they're going to have to try to move on or they're going to have to move on without each other. What?
Yeah, I wanted you to flip the card around.
What card?
The 6.
Oh, I didn't do it? Oh, okay. Or, you understand? Oh, sorry. Or, I'm going to be holding it to you. Or, you like I said, either they're going to pull this or either they're going to break up. But I want something more definitive. I want to know. Ask me something that I want to know. I want to know. I'm going to shuffle you again. Oh, see, that wasn't a good shuffle, but I want to know, are they going to make it? I want to know. I see a lot of fire, and fire is good, but fire is bad. Because fire is good because it's energy, it's a lot, it's emotion, it's a lot. But fire can be bad because it's consuming and it destroys if it's not tamed. And so I see, hold up, wait a minute. Well, I see water. So it's not the fire that's destroying them. It's not the fire. I mean, in the fire, in a sense, it's just so much energy, yes, that they don't know how to handle. But I guess it's what lies in their firmament, what's going on around them, in the atmosphere part that you can't see. This is where their troubles lie. All around, all of their life, all of that negativity, all of what they're hearing, all of what they're going through, that's where their fight is. But in order for them to make it, they're going to have to be determined. Ben is going to have to settle. I can't drink. Drinking is just no. And Jennifer is going to have to say, I can't make him be who I want him to be. He's an already made man. You can't fix him. She has to learn you can't fix him, Jennifer. And it seems to me Jennifer goes for men. Ooh, this is talking, so I'm going to follow it. Jennifer goes for men that are problematic, that have issues. And we may not see it all, but she feels good when she's in control, when she's fixing things, and it's not a bad thing because the men want it. They need her to do it. You understand? It's just the outside forces are saying she does this. There are women and men that go into relationship and build you up because that's what their joy is. That's what they want. They want to be your caregiver. And they want to take care of you and love you and just mother you, father you. You know you call them Big Papas. Come on. You call them Mama Max, Big Mama. They fix things. You understand? They know how to fix the heart or the mind, the trouble, the spiritual aspects of things. So, more water. But when it's enlightenment like that, the hangman, that means there's just time they might separate for a little while. Just a little bit of space if it's not already happening. And sometimes before it comes to an end, you already separated in your marriage. And I hope that whatever they're going through, I hope that this little house separation or not being intimate, which is a wonderful thing, or whatever, I hope that it's not going to destroy them. They can make it. It just takes work. All of the cards they have is like work. It seems like everything is work. All this fire. Work at it. Work at it. It's hard. I know it's hard. Work at it. Work at it. This is what I'm getting here. Don't give up. Work at it. Work at it. Do what you can. Get counseling. You don't even have to go out now. You can have them call your house. You can call them. Work at it. This is what I'm getting. Work at it because your relationship is on the line. It's on the line. But Here you have hope. This is a wheel of fortune. Grab it, take it, use it. And this is what I'm going to leave you with. When you done everything you can do and you just don't know what else to do, stop doing and just wait. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a song that says when you've done all that you can, you just stand. And that's what I see here. You can't get water from a rock. You just can't. And you can't make something work if it doesn't want to be fixed. And what I see is Jennifer is working for her own needs. And this is what she does. Ben, like that. I hope they make it. But it looks grim. It looks grim. And it might be, like I said, a separation for a period of time. But let's just hope it's not over. I do see a separation for them. I do. Separation. 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 This is how I'm seeing it. And I just hope that it's just won't end in a divorce. And that this separation is just for a little while. Maybe they're not sleeping together. Just for a little while. And maybe they can figure their way back to their home. Not physical home, but the home within themselves. That they can remember their first love of one another. And maybe they could do it, but this looks grim. And I hate to say it, because I believe in love. And what I see a very powerful woman. And I see a very strong man that he done got a habit that is way too big for him. And he's going to do what he wants to do. Why? Because he's a 50-year-old grown man. And with that, Baby Crone, do you have any more questions?
No, I do not.
How was that reading, Baby Crone?
That was a good reading.
Well, with that being said, I have nothing else to add. Check you back in a couple of more months on this appear to be disaster of a relationship. I only hope it's not like that in real life. Well, it's real life. I hope that it's not like that in their homes, because when you're looking at them on TV, it looked bad. Especially when you have Gwyneth Paltrow climbing in. And then you hear the other Jennifer complaining. But I always knew from the very beginning she never took that. That was all not real. So with that being said, I'm going to leave that alone. And I see their contract is on the wavering. So with that being said, time will tell. And don't be surprised if you hear that they separated or they got back together or something like that. I will not be surprised. And this could happen, and maybe it won't. I hope not. But it just seems either they're going to do the work or they're not. And with that being said, thank you for listening, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. You know, I can go on about this for about another 10 minutes and draw some more cards because I'm feeling away. But I'm getting ready, my camera's getting ready to go out. So I have to go. Sunflowers.